January 16, 2025. Daily Bread. Passage. Genesis chapter 9, verse 1 to verse 17. Key verse 17. Title: God gave men a sign of the covenant. Then God blessed Noah and his sons, saying to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number, and fill the earth. The fear and dread of you will fall on all the beasts of the earth, and on all the birds in the sky, and on every creature that moves along the ground, and on all the fish in the sea. They are given into your hands. Everything that lives and moves about will be food for you. Just as I gave you the green plants, I now give you everything. But you must not eat meat that has its lifeblood still in it. And for your lifeblood, I will surely demand an accounting. I will demand an accounting for every animal, and from each human being too. I will demand an accounting for the life of another human being. Whoever sheds human blood, by humans shall their blood be shed. For in the image of God has God made mankind. As for you, be fruitful and increase in number. Multiply on the earth and increase upon it." Then God said to Noah, and to his sons with him, "I now establish my covenant with you, and with your descendants after you, and with every living creature that was with you, the birds, the livestock, and all the wild animals, all those that come out of the ark with you, every living creature on earth. I establish my covenant with you. Never again will all life be destroyed by the waters of a flood. Never again will there be a flood to destroy the earth." And God said, "This is the sign of the covenant I am making between me and you and every living creature with you, a covenant for all generations to come. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Whenever I bring clouds over the earth, and the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will remember my covenant between me and you and all living creatures of every kind. Never again will the waters become a flood to destroy all life. Whenever the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will see it and remember the everlasting covenant between God and all living creatures of every kind on the earth." So God said to Noah, "This is the sign of the covenant I have established between me and all life on the earth." Daily Bread Message. God's blessing to Noah and his sons appears to be the same one given to Adam in the beginning of creation. However, there are some changes. After the flood, the environment changed, and mankind needed to consume the meat of animals in addition to plants for food. God allowed them to eat meat for their physical needs, but on one condition: they were not to consume the blood that represented life. Also, shedding human blood was prohibited because the image of God, life itself, in each person belongs to God. Through the flood, God demonstrated his power and authority as the author of all lives and judge. God deserved our absolute respect and submission, yet he does not want to have a relationship based on fear. God also made a covenant with Noah, promising not to destroy the earth with a flood again, and gave the sign of the rainbow. God's covenant does not mean the world as we know it will last forever. Rather, the covenant is God's commitment to his creatures that he will endure, patiently guide, and be faithful to his words. It is God's grace to commit and hold to his promises. Do you also want to commit your life to God and follow his words? Prayer. Father, you are gracious and faithful. I want to be faithful to you and obey your will. Would you be with me today to have the strength to be right with you? One word. God made a covenant.